I want to thank those of you who answered the question of the day in our group. And the question of the day was, how many of you have an Instagram account? So I got a lot of replies and a lot of yeses. So that's good. A lot of you are using Instagram. I'm also using Instagram. And so that led to our topic for today. And so today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about Instagram. Now there's some things that that I still, I still haven't completely embraced Instagram. I've had my account since 2015, so I've had it for a while and I do use it regularly, but you might say I don't use it as much as others just because I can't keep up with all my accounts. And so I favor some and I do some more often, and then I do other tasks as well because as I've mentioned before, um, promoting your online store isn't, we do promote it on social media, but there's other ways to promote as well. And so I also go ahead and do my other avenues that I promote my online store as well. So Instagram is one of them, but I'm not completely like 100% dedicated to it. And when I have time, I do try to use it. So for those of you who didn't answer the question of the day or didn't have the opportunity, how many of you do have an Instagram account? So you can go ahead and say if you have an Instagram account. If you have questions about it, then you can ask your questions in the comments, even if you're watching the replay, and then I'll try to get back to it. But so tonight we're going to talk about Instagram. And one of the reasons why I haven't totally embraced it, which I know I should, because it's one of the most popular platforms alongside with Facebook, is that I do a lot of my own content creation. I do a lot of my own images. I do my own videos and I edit them. And I do a lot of my editing on my computer, which as an online beauty boss, when you're trying to promote your online store, part of it is also being standing out in the crowd and being unique, which means creating your own unique content. So Avon Social is great. It's really quick and I use it often when I don't have anything to post or I'm just like in a creative slump. I'll go ahead and use it because it's really quick to use. But I don't use it 100% or all the time because I do want to have my unique creative content. So I do use it. I do a lot of my editing on the computer. So that was one of the reasons why I really had a hard time like grasping Instagram because on Instagram you have to use your mobile phone or your tablet. And so I would have all my content on my computer and it was a hassle trying to get that content over to my phone. So I'd either have to use Zip Cloud, I would email it to my phone, or I'd have to use Google Drive, but it was always just like a big, it took longer. It was just an extra step and I just felt like it was a hassle. So that's one of the reasons why I'm always like, oh, it's such a hassle just to post something on Instagram. I'm not very spontaneous. I don't always take quick pictures and upload to my phone. Sometimes I will, but I do a lot of my my content and editing on my computer. The next challenge I had with Instagram was I couldn't schedule the posts. And I know a lot of you have run into that also. And one of the issues that I have is being in California, there's a 3-hour time difference from those on the other side of the country. So if I want to post, let's say there's a free shipping offer, and I want to post a free shipping, by the time I get up, let's say I get up at 8, and that's pushing it, that's like really early for me. Let's say I get up at 9 or 10 and it's a weekend. By that time, it's already 1 o'clock on the East Coast if I post something at 10. So scheduling was a really big thing for me. It's like, well, I can't schedule. I'm going to get that late that late post up in the morning because I had to do it immediately from my phone. So that was another drawback that, I was kind of like, I didn't really care for. And then the second with Instagram is that you could only cross post your posts from Instagram to Facebook. So you had to be on your phone, and then when you would post, you could post it to Facebook, which was fine. But I wanted to be able to post my content from Facebook because I use it all the time over to Instagram, and at that time it wasn't available. And then next was the video formats. Now I do video. Back in the day when I was really building up my customer base and I wasn't in leadership, I focused a lot on doing customer videos like promoting my online catalog and so forth. So that was kind of frustrating too because I would edit my Avon catalog campaign videos and I'd put them up every campaign, and I did that like for 3 years straight, maybe even longer. But I would do it every campaign. But the problem was that I would post it to my blog, I would have it on YouTube, I would post it to Facebook, and then when it got to Instagram, if I wanted to post it on my feed, it only allowed me a 60-second video. And if it was in the horizontal, like if it wasn't in this format, the horizontal, it wouldn't display well because when you're on your phone and you're looking at it long ways, the horizontal way, then that video gets smaller. Plus, I would have to edit and I would have to edit and make like a 5-minute video into 60 seconds, which I would try to like get all the highlights. So that was very frustrating when I would try to get it on my feed. And then going forward, then Instagram introduced IGTV. Now, IGTV was like, oh, I was really excited about that because um, it allowed you to have a longer video. And so I thought, oh, well, that'll be good. But the thing is I wasn't really familiar with it. And I don't know when it first came out if you could only go live. I don't know if you could upload it. I wasn't aware of it, but that may have been a feature back then as well. So I didn't use it because I didn't always want to go live. I like to edit my videos and add, just different things, branding and so forth. And then the second thing about IGTV was that when you posted, you could only have like a vertical video. It couldn't be horizontal, it had to be vertical. And so if I had already created my video for YouTube, that meant that I was going to have to once again re-edit the video and then add it to IGTV. And that was just like way too much. I don't want to do that. So that's why for being on Instagram since 2015, I have posts, but I don't have a lot. But so that was my issue with Instagram. And so I was really trying to embrace it. And so back then, I did find a workaround. One, because I use Windows, I had Windows 10, and those of you who have Microsoft Windows, you're probably all familiar with it. They have the Windows 10 apps. So if you go to your Start menu and you go to the Windows Store, you can download apps there. Excuse me. So I was able to find an Instagram app. So that kind of helped me with being able to upload from my desktop because the app was a desktop app, and then I could get my images onto the Windows Instagram app. The only thing is I wasn't able to upload video. I could only upload the images. And then a couple years later, I found Grum. And Grum, I was like really excited because I found Grum, and that application allowed me to upload my images, it allowed me to upload my video, and it allowed me to schedule my posts, which was one of the big issues that that I had with Instagram. But Grum was limited to only a certain amount of subscribers, and so I couldn't share it because then they closed the subscription. And so after I got on, they didn't open it up to new members. So I was using that for about 2 years, and then it started getting glitchy. Every time Instagram had an update, there was a glitch to the Grum app, and then soon I wasn't able to upload my videos. So that got frustrating too. So those were my workarounds back then. But fast forward today, now we can schedule our Instagram posts. And I'm so excited because I see with this new update that came out, there was a new update that came out back in July, and they started rolling it out through August. And one of the updates was that you could schedule your Instagram posts. So that was really exciting. And then second, you could upload from your computer. So that was even better. You could upload images and you can upload video. And then the next feature that they added was that you could cross post from both platforms. So if you're on Facebook, you can use your Facebook posts and you can share them over to your Instagram all at the same time. So that was another win. And then lastly, IGTV now supports both formats. So that's really exciting because now I don't have to re-edit my horizontal videos. Now I can just use the same video that I used on all other platforms. So that was really exciting. And then next, all those features you can use with a third-party app. They can be used for free, but these third-party apps do have limitations. So I used to use Later, and I had a trial membership with Hootsuite, and I have a membership with Buffer, but they're all the free ones. I haven't subscribed to them. So with Later, you can upload your images and your videos and so forth, but you're limited, well, most of them, you're limited only a certain amount of posts a month on the free version. Secondly, depending on the format, whether it's long or whatever type of post you do, they may send out a notification. So it might not even be a true schedule. It might be a reminder that they put up on your when you schedule it. You'll get a reminder saying that you have a video that you're supposed to post. So it's not a true scheduling. So they do have limitations, and so that was when I was looking at them. But they do, if you do want to pay for them, then those third-party apps are available. But today, that brings us to Facebook Creator Studio. So this is exciting because we're on Facebook. Well, I'm on Facebook all the time. That's like my go-to social media that I use. And I'm on Facebook all the time, whether I'm on my phone or on my desktop. But usually throughout the day when I'm working my business, I'm on Facebook with on my desktop. And so with Facebook Creator, you can upload your posts. You can upload your images, and you can upload your videos. You can schedule your posts. You can schedule them up to 6 months. It's 6 to 9 months in advance. So it's not just like a week or two. These are months in advance. So you can schedule your Facebook or you can schedule your Instagram post about 6 months in advance. And then it also supports IGTV, so you can upload your IGTV videos, whether it's in the horizontal format or in the vertical format, and your IGTV video can be up to 60 minutes. So that's like a really big improvement now when it comes to Instagram. So with Facebook Creator Studio, it's absolutely free, and as mentioned, there's no limitations. So this is really exciting. So tonight we're going to talk about how to schedule your Instagram posts through Facebook Creator. So I want to know everyone who's watching, have you heard of Facebook Creator Studio, and are you using it now? And if you are using it now, I want to know, what is your feedback on it? Do you find it easier? Has it helped you add more posts to your Instagram? I want to hear your feedback about that. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, how to schedule your Instagram posts. So let's get started. And first, what we're going to talk about is how to get onto Facebook Creator Studio. It's really easy. All you have to do is on your desktop. Now, I don't think I mentioned this. On your desktop or on your laptop, whatever computer you have, Facebook Creators Studio is available on desktop or laptop. There isn't like a mobile app. So this is strictly for creators who create their own content, who want to upload their images and their content to Instagram and to Facebook. So you can only get it on your desktop or laptop, and the way you do it is you go to facebook.com Creator Studio. It's really easy. So once you do that, then you're going to log into your Facebook account. And so just log in like you normally would. And then you're going to go to the Creator Studio homepage, and you'll see the blue bar. That means that you're on the Facebook side. Now, one thing that you need to know using Creator Studio is you do have to have a Facebook business page, and it does have to, you have to have a Facebook business page. So if you haven't created your business page yet and you want to start connecting your Facebook and your Instagram together, I suggest you do that. And we do have a how-to in the unit section in our online beauty bosses, and it's how to create your Facebook business page. So that's something that you can look up if you haven't done that already. So once you're on the home side of Creator Studio, you'll see the blue bar and you'll see that you're on Facebook. You'll see the circle there. And this is the home page. And it shows there'll be recent posts. Since if you recently posted to your Facebook page, you'll see recent posts. And then here on this side, you'll see all your pages. So I have several pages. I have my customer page, which is my sales page. I have my Avon opportunity page. And then I have some additional pages as well for other businesses. So those are the pages that you would see. So if you have more, if you only have one, then you'll just see one account there. If you have a couple, you'll see a couple accounts there. And all you do is click it and you'll see the pages down there. And then the next thing is you can go to your content library, and it shows all your images and posts and videos that you've scheduled, not that you've scheduled, that you've already posted with your Facebook page. And so this is your content library, and then there's insights, and then there's your inbox. So if anybody messages you or you have notifications, you can find the notifications on the inbox. And then there's the monetization. I think that's when you boost your video or you boost your posts. So I think that if you're actively boosting or using Facebook ads, then that would be, you would have some information there as well. And then there's the rights manager, which I don't use. That's if you have you have material that has rights manager. And then this is exciting, the sound collection. Now, if you create your own videos and you're looking for sound effects, you're looking for background music, they have tons, they have literally thousands of soundtracks, and they have sound effects. So what's nice about this is that you can actually download them to your drive, and then you can use them while you're editing your videos. So this is, you can take a look at that. And then the last is your pages. So if you have more than one page, then you would see all your pages there. And so that is the home page of Facebook. But we're not going to really spend too much time here, because what I want to do is talk to you about Instagram. So let's go to posting to Instagram. Now this is the part that, let me take a drink. This is the part that's exciting with Facebook Creator Studio. Because Facebook Creator Studio was around before. I think they called it Facebook Creator, but at that time they didn't have Instagram. So these are the new features that were added back in July and through August. So when you're posting to Instagram, what you're going to do is you're going to click that little icon on the top right next to the Facebook page, the little bar there right next to Facebook. You're going to click that little Instagram logo there. And then that'll take you to the Instagram section, and you'll know you're in your Instagram section because it's going to be purple. And then from there, you can click the All Accounts tab. Now, if you already have your Instagram, um, if you already have your Instagram account connected to Facebook, which you may already have if you're posting on Instagram and then cross-posting at the same time on the app, then you may already be connected. And so if you click that, you'll see your accounts that are connected to Facebook already. But if you don't see accounts, then you're going to have to create it. And one thing about Facebook Creator Studio is that you do have to have a Facebook, or let me back up. You do have to have an Instagram business account. So if you haven't upgraded your Instagram account or profile to a business account, you will have to do that to be able to use Facebook Creator Studio. Now, if you have a personal profile and you want to keep it personal, then what I suggest is you create a brand new account, and Instagram is fine with that. You just use you can use a different email. Just go to your Gmail or get a new Gmail, Yahoo account, and then create a new account, and then you can name it. That profile can be the name of your Avon business. And so once you do that, whether you want to create a separate account or if you want to continue using your personal profile, whatever your choice, to update or upgrade the Instagram account to a business, this is how you do it. It's really easy. All you need to do is you need to go to the Instagram account on your mobile device that you want to upgrade to business, and you're going to click the menu, the little hamburger up there. And then once you do that, you're going to click on settings, which is at the bottom. And then from there, you'll scroll to accounts and you'll click accounts. And then you'll click this option, which says switch to personal account. Before it said business, so I think they changed it to switch to professional account, switch to professional account. So once you click that, that's going to update your Instagram account to the new business, to a new business. And then once you have it as a business account, then you'll be able to connect to Creator Studio. Okay, so let's go to creating posts. Okay, so first, when you want to create your Instagram post, you've already connected your accounts. And now what you can do is you're going to click on all accounts here, and you're going to select, if you have more than one Instagram account that's a business profile, then you're going to select which one you want to post to. And then you're going to create the post. So you click create post, and then it's going to ask you, do you want to post on your Instagram feed or do you want to post on HDTV? And so you can select, right now we're going to do the Instagram feed. So once you click that, it's going to open up a window and it's going to say post to Instagram, and you're going to click the account that you have, that shows up under this little window. And then it's going to open this window that says post to Instagram, and then you click down at the bottom here, you're going to click the add content. And you have two options. You can add content from uploading to your computer, which is the new feature, or you can use a previous Facebook post from your Facebook business page. So we'll go ahead first, and I'll show you how to create a post from your Facebook page. So you click that option. and it's going to pull up all the current posts from your Facebook page, and you can select whichever one you want. Now, I noticed, and I'm not sure why, but some of them, like the videos that were showing up from my Facebook page, some of them I wasn't able to upload, or I wasn't able to use. So I'm not exactly sure why some posts they don't let you use, but if you try to click it and it doesn't get selected, then you'll know that that one you can't use. But most of the images were available. So then you can go ahead and select the post, and then you can continue. The other way is selecting it from the file upload. Now this is if you have your own content that you created, whether it was an image or a video. You just upload it from your computer, you find it on your drive, and then you add it to the Creator Studio. And then all you do is you're going to go ahead and add your description, you're going to add your location, and here at the little three dots there, if you click that, you can either, there's options where you can delete it, like if you don't want that image and you want another one, or you have the option to crop the image. And this is good if it's too big or you just want to edit it a little bit. So if you click crop, you have the option to crop it into a square, into landscape, or into the vertical, which is the long ways. So you can choose whichever way you want to do it, and then you just select it. And then of course you can add the description. And then once you're done adding the details to your post, then all you do is you click publish to post immediately, and it'll publish immediately to your Instagram account. Or you would click the little triangle, and if you click the triangle, that's going to open up the schedule, and this is where you're going to be able to schedule your post. So you can set your time to schedule the post, and as I mentioned, it's up to 6 months, I think 6 to 9 months. So the holidays are coming up. If you don't want to be posting during the holidays, your Avon business posts, this is a great time to start thinking about what you want to post for the holidays, and you can get it done and not have to be worried, and you can enjoy your holidays. So that's what's really nice about the scheduling for Instagram. Now we have the same feature. Okay, so next is another feature in posting to Instagram through Facebook Creator Studio is being able to use the carousel. Now the carousel is when you post multiple images, and on Instagram, keep in mind though, when you do a carousel, when someone is flipping through the feed, they're only going to see the first image. So you want that first image to be the most eye-catching image to make them stop. Because when they stop, that's when they're going to start, going through the other images. So this is a multiple image post, or you can also mix the images and the video. So you can have video and images at the same time on this carousel post. So all you do is when you select the add content, you select from upload, and then you're going to select several of your images on your drive, and as mentioned, one can be video, and then it's going to upload them onto Creator Studio. And then from there you'll see your images, and you can go through them clicking the little arrow. And then you can also put them in order. So if you don't like the order that it's in, then all you have to do is change the number in the little number box. So if you don't want the first image that you see that's labeled 1, let's say you want it to number 3, so then you just change it to number 3. So it's really simple. And then again, you go ahead and click the little arrow, and you can schedule your post. So that's pretty easy. And then the next one is IGTV. Now I have to tell you the truth is I don't use IGTV. I haven't used it because of the issues that I ran across that I mentioned prior, which was, the format. I didn't want to go live. I just haven't really played with it. But this has sparked a new interest for me because now I can start uploading my all my videos that I make on my desktop, and it's going to be a lot easier. So if you've never used it, IGTV, before, I'm right with you. So if you have, we'll learn together, but I think it's pretty straightforward. I want to know who who has used IGTV before, if you're using it regularly, um, or if not. So I just want to know who's using it, because I think that this new feature is going to help a lot of us. So with IGTV, all you need to do is you go to your create a post in your Instagram tab there, and you're going to click IGTV. And from there, it's going to open up a little window, and it's going to say post to IGTV. And so this is where when you click the from file upload or from your Facebook page, I tried from Facebook page and it wasn't allowing me to select any of the videos I have on my page. So I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if that's the format that I have the video in, or if it's something that maybe Facebook is going to release later. But for some reason, I wasn't able to select my Facebook videos that I have. But I do have all those videos on my drive because I do edit them on my drive. So so if you click from file upload, if you click that, then it'll open up your oh, this is from when you choose from your page, it shows. Okay, so if you choose from your page, it's going to open up the videos from your Facebook page. But like I mentioned, I wasn't able to select them. I don't know why. So maybe you'll have better luck, and if you have better luck, please leave it in the comments, because I'd like to know, maybe I'm doing something wrong, or maybe the video just isn't in the correct format. But they do have that option, and it does open the videos from your page. But when you select the other option, choose from file upload, it's going to open up your drive, and then you can select where you want the video that you want. So you go ahead and select your video from your computer, and then it loads it up. And then it shows all the different like the thumbnails. But you can also, when you upload it, you can add the video title, and then you're going to add your video description. And here, this is what's nice. You can add your video cover. Now the video cover has certain dimensions. They want you to, and so if you click upload, or let's see, if you click the learn more button down underneath that, it'll tell you the dimensions that you need the cover photo for. But the cover photo is, you can make it your own image. And you can use Snappa, you can use Canva, you can use an image editing app on your desktop. But what's nice about this is that when you have that little video, or when you have the cover image, it's going to show the whole image. It's not going to be like cut out from your video. So this is nice. And then you have the option to display a preview on your feed. And so make sure that you click that, because when you upload the video, and I did test it. I tested a random video that I had on one of my Instagram pages, and then after I did it, I deleted it. But I did try it, and I wanted to see what it did. So when you click that, what happens is that when someone's scrolling through the feed, it's going to see the first 60 seconds of your video. And so that gives them enough time to stop. And if they click it, then it's going to say view the rest of your video on IGTV. So then they click it, and then it opens up the window so that they can watch the rest of the video. Now the cover, if someone visits your profile page, your Instagram profile page, they'll see the cover there. So that's what's nice about making that custom cover image. So then once you add all these, once you complete all the description of the video, then you're going to go ahead and again show on feed. And then you have the option to also post it on your Facebook page as well. And so that's with IGTV. So I'm going to start trying it out, and I'll probably, I heard when I was reading about this that Instagram wants to become the YouTube of, of the mobile. They want to surpass YouTube. And so that's why they're starting to have all these new features. They have a lot of catching up to do, so we'll see how that goes. But that's why they are updating all this, the IGTV. So I want to know who's excited about this, who thinks that they will actually be using IGTV and the scheduling features on Creator Studio, because I'm really excited and I think it opens up a lot more options for us instead of always having to be on our mobile phones. And so I'm excited about it, and I want to see who else is excited as well. Okay, so now let's go to some general tips. These are just some general things that I've noticed along the way, and that might help some of you who in our in our in the question of the day post. A few of you said, I don't know what to do with Instagram. I don't know what to post. And I'm sure that there's others out there who feel the same way. And believe me, I'm not always active because sometimes I don't feel creative. I'm like, I don't always want to put the Avon social post because in my Instagram page starts looking just, generic, and I don't want my page to look generic. So I'd rather just kind of be quiet until I can come up with something creative, which that's my style. It doesn't have to be everybody else's style. You post whatever, whatever you want. But sometimes I'm just busy as well. But so I get in a slump also sometimes, but here are some things that I've done along the way that might be helpful also as far as the general posting tips. One, I've noticed that if you can post your content, if you can create your content in a square, that's going to be helpful because it's going to display better in Instagram rather than a horizontal or the vertical. Because even if you're on your phone and you're taking a picture in it vertical, Instagram still crops some of that image. It's not the whole window of your phone. But if you post it in a square, it's going to be big enough where viewers, as they're scrolling, they can see it. But not only that, the square tends to post well on multiple platforms. So I've been trying to post most of my stuff in the square because then I can use the same image on Facebook, I can use the same image on Twitter and on Pinterest and on Instagram, and they all display pretty well. Now I know Pinterest, they want the larger and the big, if you have a horizontal one, then it doesn't always display well. But if you have a square, it displays well enough so that people can at least see what's in the image. So that's just something to take away. You can crop it, and Creator Studio does have that cropping feature, so you can crop your image in Creator Studio to a square. For the videos, you can use a video editor to crop as well. And then if you notice, what I do is on like the square video there that says blab about Avon, in my video editor, what I'll do is I keep the video the same size, but I'll just put bars on top of it. So then that makes the square. So if you start learning how to use editors, and we do have some resources in the I believe it's in the unit section and in the file section of Online Beauty Bosses under the resources. We do have some video editors that you can try. So now the other thing is what to post. If you're not sure what to post, if you get in a rut, and I've been in a rut a little bit lately. That's why I took some time off in the summer, because I was burnt out. So, but if you're in a rut and you're not sure what to post, and this helped me too, because I was like, yeah, I should be doing that still again. But if you're not sure what to post, here are a couple of suggestions. Post your own product images. So instead of just using Avon social images or taking the image from your online store, if you have products on hand, take a picture, take a close up and just start playing with your camera, with your phone camera, and see, what works well in cropping. You don't always have to have the whole picture. Cropping it actually zooms in on what you want on the subject. So you can go ahead and post your own product images. You can post your Avon events you've attended. So those of you who went to Rep Fest, I took a ton of pictures on Rep Fest, and I've kind of been posting them here and there a little bit. I didn't post them all at the same time on Instagram, partly because I'm in the same dress. So they're gonna, so my viewers are gonna think, oh, she's in the same dress. But I'm like at the expo with the products. I'm waiting for when we're closer to Christmas, because then they won't have to wait so long to purchase it. So I'm kind of dueling it out strategically. So whatever events you've gone to, you can post the events. You can post your daily Avon activities, what you're doing day to day, if you're on for deliveries, if you're doing a Facebook Live and you can have someone at the house who can snap a picture of you, just anything that's going to cause interest. And then any Avon achievements, big or small. You can even take a screenshot of an email that Avon sent you, or something that your mentor has sent you. Just something, on your day-to-day activities or your achievements. And then you can post, of course, quotes and the Avon opportunity. And when I say to post the quotes, I post random quotes, but what I also like to do is I like to take a quote that I find online, but I like to use my own image, and then I put my own branding. So that kind of makes it more unique. And then it's like when people see it, they see your online store address or your website address, whatever brand you want to put. So that kind of makes it a little more unique as well. And then, of course, the Avon opportunity. And then remember, if you're still not sure what to post, now it's easy. Whatever you have on your Facebook, if you've been real active on your Facebook page and you're just starting with your Instagram, now you can just take all that Facebook content and you can move it on over to your Instagram page. So you can just, whatever you have there, especially the posts that you got more engagement with. So you can go ahead and move that over to your Instagram. So that new feature has made it really easy for us. And so with Facebook Creator, it's got us covered now. We can use it on mobile, we can use it on desktop, we can schedule our posts, we can cross post from Facebook to Instagram, we can use HGTV, we can upload our videos that are up to an hour in any format. We can upload it onto IGTV now. I keep saying HGTV. IGTV. We can upload it, and we don't have to be live, so it can be something that you've already done, previously, that you wanted to edit and that you wanted to brand. So those are the features that are available to us now. And remember, to get to Facebook Creator Studio, all you have to do is go to facebook.com/creator studio. So it's really easy. And it'll take you right to the page. And if you haven't set it up, I think it'll prompt you to go ahead and set up. Okay, so now that takes us to the quote for the day. And our quote is super easy. Our quote for the day is, "What doesn't get scheduled doesn't get done." So there were years when I wasn't using a planner. I wasn't scheduling my day-to-day. It was like all in my head. And I noticed that when I started using a planner and making my lists for the day, that I was a lot more organized and I got a lot more things done. And the same thing with your social media posts. We use Avon Social to post our social media. Now we have Facebook Creator Studio to schedule. But at the same time, don't forget to schedule your daily Avon activities don't forget to schedule your plan on what you want to do to achieve your future goals, because when you make that schedule and you write it out, it's going to help you to keep track and to be more organized. So just keep that in mind. What doesn't get scheduled doesn't get done. All right, online beauty bosses, thanks for joining me. And I'll try to have this how to up shortly. I'll edit it and everything and then put it up on our online beauty bosses. It'll be the shareable how to, so you can share it with your Avon friends and team as well. But have a good evening, have a good weekend, and I'll see you over in the online beauty bosses group. Bye-bye.